Hey, good morning or good afternoon. Welcome, Leo. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. This reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. We're going to take a look at love life. So, this is romantic love, and it is for Leo, and it is beginning of January through the beginning of February. And I'm going to use the Runic Tarot today. And as a reminder, I do personal readings. I have a link to my email below so you can email me with specifics. I'll give you directions on what to do. And then I do have a website, veronicasdreams.org. My Etsy is 101 Veronica's Dreams. Just got that set up. The Etsy may have to go away. I just haven't figured out how to, so might as well use it if I can't figure it. Yeah, I know. Like, I'm not super techie. I like tarot cards. That's what I do, Leo. Okay, so what do our Leos need to know about their romantic love life? What do our Leos need to know? Okay, current situation, Leo. King of Swords. Past influence. Ten of Pentacles. Present influence. Nine of Cups. Negative. Strength. Positive. Six of Wands. Okay. What you don't see. Ace of Wands. Nice. What to look for. Ten of Wands. It's interesting because when I see that, I'm like, what to look for is Ten of Wands. It's coming to a conclusion, and the Ace of Wands is what you don't see. So it's kind of cool. I like it when the cards do stuff like that. What is unexpected? Seven of Cups. And challenge. Queen of Swords. Queen and King of Swords there. I think that's the same energy, actually. Right where you're at right now is kind of a challenge for you. Future influence, Ace of Swords, outcome, Five of Swords. You are walking away from a fight for sure, 100%. I saw that, and I want to say that because that was my first inkling with that Five of Swords. The Nine of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. I feel like that is the overall kind of feeling. It's kind of a basis where I would say there's a good chance that you're in a position right now where you're pretty self-sufficient, and I think the idea of love is on your mind, but I feel like there's something, honestly, that you're fighting through. And I don't know if you're fighting like in a big fight way, so keep it how it resonates, but I feel like it's more of a feeling of not not really sure how much energy you want to put into something. That's what I'm getting. The King of Swords here is in the current situation, and I do believe this is somebody, male or female, it's not, doesn't matter. But this is somebody that definitely, when we talk about a king versus a queen, non-gender, we're thinking, the leader. And sometimes I think of the king leader as a little bit more, I'm going to say it, ego driven. And I don't mean that in a negative way because we all lead differently, but that's how I see this right now. It's somebody that definitely is a leader and is definitely, I don't think it's bad. I think the kings in general, again, don't put the gender, I put the ego there instead of the gender. And there's a whole reason to that, and I can go into that another time. But anyway, the reason why I kind of read the kings that way. Um, anyway, yeah. So this person is definitely a strong-willed person. They are very um, I the swords tend to be more logical anyway, but they also are very direct. Um, when we think of swords, we think of our communication, and when they communicate, there's no fluff around it. They're point blank. You know, it's like they just stab you with that sword, and I don't mean that in a negative way necessarily. Sometimes it is, but they sometimes it's actually just that they're tough to deal with on occasion, because they're so direct, and sometimes you can be taken aback by it. I feel like in the past is this 10 of Pentacles. I feel like there was a change in your home life in the past. So there was something about your home, whatever that is. Either you moved, or you feel like it's time for that next step. When I'm thinking of moving, it's not necessarily a physical move, but it's like upgrade. Do I find someone to live with? Do I move? I'm I'm at this part of my life, but I want to go here now. Where you're in a good place, but you want to upgrade, so to speak. You want to move up. This king is in your life right now, this person. Um, I feel like overall, um, because we have the 9 of Cups in the present influence, I feel like you're under the impression that things are coming together, you're getting your dreams are coming true. Things are feeling pretty good right now because this is the energy that's influencing the right now. And over the next couple weeks, you feel good. You know, there's a good feeling here. I don't feel like you're in a negative place right now. However, that situation with the king, I think it's going to change things a little bit. Honestly, you know, I have to keep the readings as I see them, and real. But right now it feels good. So there's, you know, there is that. So the negative is the strength. And I feel like maybe, keep an open mind, that you may be really almost so strong that you're could be pushing someone away a little bit. Your strength could be getting in your way. And sometimes when I say this, it's fine to be strong. You know, I'm a total believer in being, you know, strong, and knowing what you want and having that strength, and that. But this could be getting in your way only because you're using it in a negative way. You know what I mean? Like, not, I don't want to say you're using it in a negative way, but you could be using it, your strength, to block emotions so that you don't get hurt. You know, that kind of feeling. That's the feeling I'm getting with the strength. It's not that the strength is bad, but when we use it to go, no, and not allowing ourselves to have emotions or not letting people in can get in our way a little bit. Um, that's what I feel like. Now, the 6 of Wands is in your positive, so there is definitely some kind of recognition. I believe this is recognition about what you really want. I think you're understanding yourself a little bit right now, or you will shortly, and this will prove to help you through whatever situation you're in because it's a strength. Um, and I do like that energy. Um, Anytime that we have this 6 of Wands, to me, it can be showing off. It can be, you know, being in the limelight, but more importantly, it's about recognition, and usually not just you recognizing what you're doing, but people around you recognizing who you are and what you are as well. And I kind of feel that way. And it is fire, so I feel like it's definitely directed to who you are. The Ace of Wands is in the what you don't see. There is something new brewing, and it is a very passionate new thing brewing here. But the Ace of Wands, you don't see it yet. You don't see the new beginning here. You don't see all of the energy behind this new beginning. I'm going to tell you honestly, I do not believe it's it could be this king. So there's two things here. It could be you moving away. You could be moving away from this king, this energy here, or you're seeing something new in it. So we'll keep going here. And let's just keep going. I'll get to that Five of Swords in a minute. It keeps coming back to my head. But there is something new happening here, and that's good because and you don't see it yet, and that's okay. That's why you're doing a reading. You don't know. The Ten of Wands is in the what to watch for, and that's to understand and look for the success that you've had. And it has felt rough. And again, I think I'm going back to that Strength card where, you've had the, kind of putting up some blocks here. And I feel like that's done. Like you're going to see, this is the conclusion of you feeling like you have to hide behind something or hide your feelings or worry about getting hurt or whatever you're, for you personally, are doing. The Ten of Wands is all about, reaching that conclusion, but without it's been hard. It hasn't been something easy. It's been hard. And so I feel like that's watch for that conclusion and to understand that, everything is cyclical. Everything begins and ends and or transforms, even if it doesn't end completely. Okay, so our unexpected is the Seven of Cups. You're going to see here shortly that you have choices, that there isn't just one person or one feeling or one idea. You're going to understand your choices a little bit more here shortly. And I like that because that means that you won't feel stuck. When you all of a sudden realize that there's choices around you, it'll make you more aware of other things that you can do or other areas you can go look or what have you. Sorry. The challenge, let's go over here. The challenge is the Queen of Swords, and I think it's directly related to that king. So I do feel like there's someone, I think this is not a couple. I think this is the same energy as the king. And I feel like this person, you're struggling getting through to them, or maybe not. It's not like you're struggling getting through to them, but there's a struggle in them completing you and recognizing you, and because you have some walls up, maybe you aren't. There's a fight here. I feel like there has been a fight with this. And when I say fight, keep that broad. Again, I think I said that earlier, but keep that in a broad sense that in your mind fighting, having the argument to yourself, but there's a struggle here of some sort that makes me feel like this is not where you need to be right now in a relationship. I almost feel like this is like this. Oh, sorry. I don't know if that made a noise. Yeah, like it's gonna. This relationship has a struggle in it, and that's hard to deliver news like that. Okay. However, in the near future, you're gonna learn something. Okay, you're gonna learn some truth, some kind of news, whether it's told to you. The Ace of Swords to me is about communication and clarity and an aha moment as well. It could be any of those type of energies, but I feel like it's specifically you learning something. Something's going to become very clear in the next, probably towards the beginning of February, where you're going to understand this relationship a little bit more, or something about the relationship, or something about the way you feel about the relationship. Because I do feel like this is current. this relationship here. There's either, even if it's not like full blown and you're wondering what's going on here, this is where it's headed. And the Five of Swords comes up as the outcome, which to me is, so the reason why I said this is walking away is because I see this card in several different ways depending on my intuition, depending on the other cards around it. The Five of Swords is, do I stay and battle, or do I walk away and say enough is enough? Because normally what's happening with the Five of Swords energy is that someone's probably not playing honestly. It could be you, but it could be someone else. And at what point do you keep fighting, and at what point do you walk away, or do you walk away at all? But that's why I brought that up, is that I feel like you're walking away. You're going, this isn't worth it. And I feel that way for a lot of reasons. When I saw the Strength card, that made me feel that way too. And having those swords, the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, and then this coming up, it's like, no, you're not going to go there. You're just not. Now, because this is kind of a hard card, I pulled a second card and said, okay, well, we're after that. And I got the Seven of Swords. To me, this is really about, I think it's discovery. You're going to discover that there was something unsavory here, unfair, unsavory. They weren't being completely honest. And usually swords are, but they are swords. So they can maybe not tell you the whole truth. Only here's what I want you to see. And I feel like that's what it is. You're going to learn something with this Ace of Swords that's going to make you decide that, you know what, I don't think I want to keep fighting this fight. And when you do, I feel like you learn more about what's really happening. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to keep going on what's happening, because when we start moving too far out, things get mushy. Especially in collective readings. So I feel like I'm going to leave it there. But I do feel like that Seven of Swords is about the unfairness. Someone's taking advantage or taking something from you. And that's advantage. It's not necessarily something physical from you. It could be just not playing fairly. You know, I just really feel like there's something unfair here. You correct that. I feel like you realize that and you walk away. But that Ace is when you're going to learn what that is. And I'm going to pull an advice card, which I didn't do. What is our advice for this reading, please? Five of Pentacles. So in this deck, this Five of Pentacles is, to me, about getting help. And I feel like you're going to feel a little injured by this. But there is someone seeking to help you out here. So, and my gut tells me that if you feel hurt, don't feel like you have to do it on your own. Reach out, get some help, because I feel like you're going to get help. And I feel like that actually can lead to something. So that was my first impression. So just keep that in mind. But more importantly is, don't try to go through everything alone, and don't think you are alone. That if you feel like this person has hurt you or you feel wounded in any way, reach out for help, talk to friends, whatever that help looks like to you. It's different for all of us, but that's what the cards are saying. Because I feel like this might be a little bit hard to deal with. It will be. It might be difficult. And sorry, Leo. But that's what the cards are saying. But I do feel like that's not the end of it. I honestly got this feeling when I pulled that card, and this is a hard card too. So to see a positive thing in it is not easy, but I feel like actually when you reach out for help, that's why this advice is here, that you either meet someone new or you learn something new that will help you through this. And I think it ends up actually pretty positive. If if you're not so strong that you're afraid to ask for help, this is where this negative could come into, that if you don't reach out, then you might just be pulling yourself back. Things just take longer when you don't reach out for help. It's hard to get over those humps. So there you have it, Leo. Please let me know what you felt. Hit the like button, give me a comment, all of those wonderful things. And yeah, take care. I hope this helped and have a beautiful day.